morning, viewers. You're watching Savera Morning Bulletin with me, Vidhi Joshi. In a big sense of disappointment, US President Donald Trump did not win the 2025 Nobel Peace Prize despite getting public support from some political quarters. However, the award instead went to Venezuelan democracy activist Maria Corina Machado. After the Norwegian Nobel Committee on Friday awarded the 2025 Nobel Peace Prize to opposition activist Maria Corina Machado of Venezuela rather than US President Donald Trump, the White House criticized the committee's decision and said that the Republican leader will continue to make peace deals and wars and save lives. The Supreme Court on Friday reserved its order on a petition filed by Tamil actor Vijay's political party, TVK, and others challenging the Madras High Court's order directing that an SIT be constituted to probe the Karur stampede in which 41 people were killed. In senior Haryana IPS officer Puran Kumar's suicide case, a major development has emerged based on the contents of the suicide note on Thursday night. An FIR has been registered against 14 officers. The Chandigarh police has constituted a 6-member special investigation team led by IGP Chandigarh Pushpendra Kumar to investigate the alleged suicide of senior IPS officer Y. Puran Kumar. Afghanistan Foreign Minister Amir Khan Muttaqi on Friday reacted to Pakistan's airstrike in Kabul and said that the doors are open for dialogue and diplomacy and nations with issues should resolve them internally. India and Afghanistan on Friday collectively took a whale dig at Pakistan, with the latter saying it won't allow anyone to use their territory against anyone. The remarks were made by Afghan Foreign Minister during his meeting with External Affairs Minister Dr. Subramaniam Jaishankar. The Election Commission is planning to roll out Pan-India Special Intensive Revision of Voters List in phases, beginning with a group of states, including those where assembly polls are due next year, poll officials said. The Kerala High Court on Friday ordered the state police to register a criminal case and launch an investigation into the alleged misappropriation of gold from the side frames or lintels of a temple shrine. Aiming to strengthen its armed forces and modernize them, India has signed a $468 million deal with the United Kingdom to procure lightweight multi-role missile system. The development comes after Prime Minister Narendra Modi met his British counterpart Keir Starmer. A major fire broke out at a shopping complex in Kannur district, destroying several shops, fire and rescue service officials said. A man posing as an Indian Army personnel was caught near the MES gate inside Roorke military cantonment in Uttarakhand's Haridwar district on Thursday, acting on a tip-off from Army Intelligence. A joint team of the Army, local police and intelligence units detained the suspect. A tragic incident occurred at the National Defence Academy on Friday when a first-year cadet was discovered dead in his hostel room, citing police. The cadet, identified as Antariksha Singh, was found hanging in his room by fellow cadets earlier in the morning. UP Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath conducted a comprehensive review of the state's law and order and preparations for the upcoming festivals via video conferencing and asked all the intelligence and police to remain alert. At least 5 people were killed and several others were injured after a house collapsed following a powerful explosion at a village in Pagla Bhari village under the Pura Kalanda police station area of Ayodhya in UP. Nishatpura police in Bhopal have recovered nearly 2 kilograms of gold valued at over rupees 2 crore. According to the reports, the complainant, who was under the influence of alcohol, fell asleep on a footpath with his vehicle loaded with gold. The Jammu and Kashmir National Conference officially announced a candidate for the upcoming Rajya Sabha elections, naming Chaudhry Mohammad Ramzan, Shami Oberoi and Sajad Kichlu as its nominees. The Assam police on Friday arrested Zubeen Garg's 2 bodyguards, Nandeshwar Bora and Prabeen Bhashya, over fiscal irregularities. The development comes days after the 2 were suspended and questioned after the officials noticed several discrepancies. Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sharma asserted that the BJP government in the state has been doing a stupendous work to provide justice to Zubeen Garg, who ultimately passed away while swimming in the sea in Singapore in the previous month. Violent clashes broke out between police and Islamists in the Pakistani city of Lahore after security forces tried to stop thousands of protesters from leaving for Islamabad, where agitators took out a pro-Gaza rally outside the US Embassy. The final rites of Jalandhar-based vegetarian bodybuilder Varinder Singh Kumman was held on Friday. Kumman passed away on Thursday at Fortis Hospital, Amritsar, after suffering 2 heart attacks during a surgical procedure. Varinder Singh Kumman, a renowned Indian bodybuilder and actor, died from a heart attack at 42. His death came as a shock to many. Varinder had acted in Tiger 3, starring Salman Khan in the lead role, which was released in 2023. On Friday, Salman took to his X account to mourn the loss of Varinder and said that he will be missed. Aam Aadmi Party candidate for Rajya Sabha elections Rajinder Gupta will file his nomination papers. Chief Minister Bhagwant Mann and other senior leaders of the party were presented on the occasion. The Supreme Court on Friday reserved its order on police seeking permission to manufacture and sell green firecrackers in Delhi NCR. The newly appointed US Ambassador to India, Sergio Gore, is headed to India for a week-long visit starting October 9, informed the US Embassy and consulates on Friday. Former UK Prime Minister Rishi Sunak has received clearance from the UK government's Advisory Committee on Business Appointments to take on two high-profile part-time advisory roles with US-based tech firms Microsoft and Anthropic. An offshore earthquake with a preliminary magnitude of 7.6 struck Davao Oriental Province in Mindanao region of Philippines on Friday morning, the Philippine Institute of Volcanology and Seismology reported. The Supreme Court on Friday dismissed a public interest litigation that demanded a high-level probe into the deaths of children allegedly linked to the consumption of contaminated cough syrup in Madhya Pradesh and Maharashtra. A new controversy has emerged at the famed Sabrimala temple concerning the yoga, danda ritual staff and Rudraksh Mala adorning the Ayyappa idol, further complicating matters already under scrutiny due to the gold plating row. The Supreme Court on Friday granted the Union government an additional 4 weeks to respond to a set of petitions seeking the time-bound restoration of statehoods to Jammu and Kashmir. A car crashed into a truck parked on the 152D flyover in Rohtak, Haryana, killing 3 people on the spot and injuring 1. Police arrived at the scene and retrieved the bodies from the crashed vehicle. The government of Nepal has approved a land swap agreement between its consulate general in Kolkata and the Indian Railway Development Corporation Limited to facilitate the construction of the Kolkata Metro's Purple Line project. Kaushambi police have arrested Balbir Singh Patel for the murder of a woman in Siratu whose throat was slit, saying the victim's former lover was apprehended after an encounter where he fired at police and was shot in the leg.